Hello and welcome to Crafty Concepts with Erin. Today we are going to put together a 2-page layout featuring the Something Fierce paper pack by Close to My Heart. When you see this kit in the catalog, the first thing that draws your eyes are all the colorful dinosaurs on the pages. And I know you're thinking, wow, those are really cute, but my kids are grown up, or maybe they weren't into dinosaurs. I'm not sure what kid's not into dinosaurs, but maybe your kid was one of those. And you think, yeah, this is a cute pack, but I don't have any need. I don't think I can use it. So I'm going to show you today how you can use this kit and there won't be a single dinosaur on this layout. This paper pack has a wide variety of colors, but for the layout I'm creating today, I'm going to use pewter, mink, bluebird, and willow for my main color palette. The most important aspect of any scrapbooking layout is, of course, the photos. So before I begin cutting any cardstock, I always lay out the pictures on my background cardstock to make sure I'm happy and know where the overall design is going. This title, What an Adventure, I cut out from the cut apart sheet that is included in the paper pack. I'm going to go ahead and back this on this gray pattern paper, and I just love to dovetail the ends. I think it's just a fun way to add a different look. And I've decided that this is a very rectangular layout. So to break that up, I'm going to cut out this title rather than add yet another rectangle to the page. We'll go ahead and just fussy cut around this, and then we can use it as our title. What an Adventure. The zip strips come on the top of each of the pattern papers, and it's just a quick, easy way to add some color and help draw your eye to that title. We have a green strip on the right hand side, so I felt we needed a little bit of green on the left hand side to balance that out. So I just add this little strip of green and nestle the title right over the top of it. Okay. I've decided to go ahead and mirror this dovetailed gray strip on the right hand side. I felt that it needed something to balance it, and it's just going to kind of tie in and unify the two pages together. When I get this tucked behind there, it just kind of looks like one long strip leading all the way across the bottom. Again, just tying the two pages together. So before we go too much further in this layout, I think it's a good time to go ahead and adhere all the cardstock down. But before I do that, I'm going to take my black ink and a sponge dauber and just work my way around the edges of my base cardstock here. I know you guys have seen me do this before. I just really like this technique. It finishes off the pages so nicely. It just helps define the different layouts, or different layers, and helps make everything just kind of pop and stand out. It just adds a nice finishing touch. Okay, so we'll go ahead and use our Tombow tape runner and start getting these pieces adhered into place. This blue pattern paper was one solid 12 by 12 sheet, so I cut it. I have a 10-inch piece on the right and a 2-inch piece on the left, so I was able to use one sheet but yet carry the color through both sides of the layout. So we'll go ahead and get these pictures situated back in their homes. This was a really fun day. The boys and I, along with Grandma, loaded up the bikes and packed a picnic, and we drove over to Yosemite National Park for the day, and it was just a ton of fun. We rode bikes all over the valley floor, went and had hot chocolate at the Awani, and just had a really good day. It's so beautiful over there. Yes, there's a lot of people, but it's easy to look past all of that and still appreciate just the beauty of the area. This picture of my younger son with a teddy bear in his backpack is just a fun memory, and it really makes me smile. He had some money for his birthday, and he really wanted to buy a souvenir on our trip to Yosemite. So he found this stuffed bear in one of the gift shops first thing in the morning. And of course, I encouraged him to hang on to his money and just wait and see, because he might find something else later in the day. But he had his heart set on this bear, so he went ahead and purchased him and tucked him into the backpack with his little head poking out. And there he stayed the rest of the day and just rode around and enjoyed the adventure right along with us. It's just so fun to see kids using their imagination and having such a good time. So these pictures just make me smile. So we're just about done getting everything tacked down and into place. I'm just loving the way these colors work with my photographs. The green just represents nature because we were out in the forest, and I like how the gray kind of reminds me of the granite that's all over Yosemite. And then the blue just coordinates so nicely with the colors of, the jacket that both my sons are wearing blue in these pictures. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this circle in half. I'm hiding it behind the photo, so we might as well cut off the bottom half to use elsewhere. These are some of the embellishments that I felt were relevant to my page. So I'll just get these kind of situated here. Some of these are chipboard pieces and some are stickers. And look, there's even a bicycle. How perfect is that? Being as how we were out riding bikes, I thought this has to go on the page. So I feel these are just kind of randomly stuck there. So I'm changing gears while I think about where I want the placement of that sticker. And this picture I felt was kind of lost. So I'm going to go ahead and mat this on green cardstock just to help balance that green and draw that color over from the other side. So here's a good use for the other half of that circle, and it makes a nice background layout for the rest of these embellishments that I'm going to layer up here. I like to layer them on top of each other. It just helps them feel like they belong rather than just kind of randomly stuck on the page. I'm nestling another black circle here on the opposite side just to help balance the one on the left-hand side of the page. And we'll get the journaling block tucked in there. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed watching me put this layout together and are feeling inspired to create your own. If you remember, I mentioned that this was a dinosaur themed kit when you see it in the catalog, and there are the cute dinosaur characters there. But as you can see, I made this fun layout and there's not a dinosaur in sight. I will list the link in the description to my online store where you can purchase this paper pack if you are interested. And again, thanks for watching. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.